Hello friends, welcome to once again on next video of our learning of C program using code blocks IDE. And here today we are going to talk about how to initialize particular variable in C program. First of all, let's understand what is the meaning of initialization. Initialization means supplying or just assigning an initial value to particular variable. Somewhere what happens, we have to supply some value to particular variable. So that initial value or that value we are just assigning to that variable, it is called initialization. And that we can understand uh, easily with the help of this small snippet of program. So let's see how we initialize that. So here we can see we have declared two variables. Now if we want to initialize some value of a, then we write in this way like this. This is initialization. Or if we want to initialize a1 for some value of a1, then we can also write in this way like 90. So this is initialization of a1 and a2 a variable. And suppose we want to initialize same value to two variables a and a1, then we can also write in this way: a equals to a1 equals to 67. So this is called multiple initialization using assignment operator. This is called multiple initialization using assignment operator. So in any way we can initialize our value. Either directly you can put the value here. Like if put this value here, then I can put directly 3. This is also initialization. I can put 6. This is also initialization. Or instead of putting this here, I can put this value downside. So this is also initialization. So in this way, we can also about the initialization of value for certain variable. Initialization means supplying some value, fixed value mostly, to our variable. Now, you may have one question there. If we are initializing it, then how to print it? To print it, we can write in this way, printf. So, if we want to print the value of a, then we can write a equals to %d and a. So here is. Now, one question is what this %d is here. In previous video, I told you that printf it is an output function. We must use this. Now, how to print this value a, that is 67. Since this value of a it is 67 and a is integer. For this integer data type, what we do there, we use one conversion specifier. It is called conversion specifier. And this conversion specifier we use to fetch our data stored in memory. And here is variable a. Since we are accessing value of this variable a from its memory, so we have to put a here. Similarly, if you want to print a1 in similar manner, we can also print value of a1. So we want to see output. Let's run it. Build, compile current file. Let's run it. So can you see the output? It is a equals to 67. A equals to 67. So this is how we can get the output using this printf. We have to keep in mind one thing there. While printing particular value stored in memory for particular variable, we have to use %d if that is of integer type. Now this %d it stands for a decimal number system, and that decimal number system means integer type of data. So we must use this percentage. Now, one another question may be there, that if we don't use this percentage, will there be output? So let's take a look. Suppose there is no percentage. Let's once again compile current file, build and run. Look here, is there any output? So there is no output here. It means if we don't put percentage, then it will not access value from memory. It must be there. So that percentage, it is called conversion specifier in the sense of uh, C programming. We have to put it here. Now, if we use a fraction value, then if we use not int then float value here, then how to access that? For that we use f here. F stands for float value, that is for fraction value like 2.5, 3.5, 2.67. We can access that. So let's also take a example. Let's do it practically. Suppose if it is not int, it is float, float. And suppose if it is 67.5. Now, if I use percentage, what should happen there? Now, float means this a and a1, they are going to accept fractional type of data. Fractional type of data means it will accept this uh, data or the numbers after this point. But here I am using percentage, and as we know that this percentage, it is only used for int. Now, will it give us output? Let's run it, compile. Let's run it. It is displaying 0. So there is no output. So this is called logical error, and we have got because of our own mistakes. So how to overcome it? To overcome it, what we do there, we simply put not D, F. If we put F, then it can access this value and it will give us output. So let's again see its output, compile, build and run. So can you see the output? So look here, output. This goes 67.50. So this is how we can also about the initialization of integer type of data and the floating type of data in our C program. And obviously this percent f and the percent d, again in our later sessions we will be talking something more about this one, but just further now we are saying that this percent f, it is a conversion specifier, and this specifier we use to fetch data from the memory. We use this percent f for the float, and we use percent d for the integer type of data. I think you understood there. If you have any confusion or if you have not understood anything, then just put your comments in comments box, and I will make another video on this to make you more clear. So thank you for your time. Thank you for watching this video, and I think you have already subscribed this for the updates, and I would like to request you just stay safe and stay blessed. Thank you.